What is your curiosity story? Today, or in this session, you're going to build your curiosity story. I'm Dr. Warren, and actually, several years ago, one day I was in break in my class in university, and I saw that my students were just using their phone during the whole break. They were back then it was Facebook and Instagram. The whole time they were just glued to that phone. And I said, I just want 10% of that. How can I get 10% of that? Because they were so engaged, and I knew that they were learning, and I knew that they were sharing information, and I wanted to be able to do that in class. So I was being curious, played around with several different types of engagement tools, and ended up finding Google Docs and forms and sheets, and published university journal articles on it. But the important part was that curiosity led me to finding huge, incredible ways that students tell me that they love to learn using just their regular device, just using a phone. And so that curiosity was what helped me help them. And so my suggestion to you is use curiosity to help other people. So in this session, we're going to look at what is curiosity story. Second, we're going to look at different plots for a curiosity story. And third, we're going to put your curiosity story together. And this is so important because curiosity is a vital part, a very valuable trait to have and to be able to talk about in your signature speech. So let's jump on into what is that curiosity story. Remember to put in your email address so I can send you what you submitted. And we're finishing up the signature content with your curiosity. And when you put your name in there, if you don't want other people to see your name, use an alias. So you also see curiosity and inspiration. It's our last of our stories. So what is that curiosity story? It's a story in which you learned to be more curious and follow that curiosity, and then possibly help other people be curious or benefit other people when you are curious. And the important part, though, is that we don't trust people who haven't struggled. Okay? And if you want to be authentic in your speech, you want to show how you are the one who learned something because you struggled, and people who aren't and don't show struggle, or immediately we think them as inauthentic. So if you want to be authentic, you want to share that learn and change. So let's look at curiosity plots. Well, we have 7 different plots, and these are ones I use in my university courses. And these come from a book called 7 Basic Plots by Christian Booker. They are overcoming the monster, rags to riches, the quest, voyage and return, comedy, and as I say in all of these builders, watch out for comedy. You want to make your speech funny. You want to have fun and get people to laugh. But if you can't tell jokes, don't. If you can't tell a funny story, don't. So be careful with comedy. Then we have tragedy and rebirth. These are all good plots. One of the characteristics, though, in these plots is you want to use the rule of 3. Okay? What is that? Well, Goldilocks and the 3 bears, the big bad wolf and 3 little pigs. These are, it's just a great, very engaging characteristic of a story. You're only telling 2-minute stories, so don't get carried away. So your curiosity story. Now it's time to put that together. Choose one of the plots for now, and then a good story starts with a certain time and a certain place. And a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, time and place. So when does your curiosity story begin? Then where are you when you had your curiosity story start? That is where it'll start. Then comes, write it down. What happened? Then you have, now you see here your pain, see, pain, consequences, and effort, pay, work, to change. Okay? These are 3 characteristics, your rule of 3. And also, when you want to end your story, you want to end it well. So, what does that mean? Summarize what you learned in your story, like I did in my story. Based on what you just summarized, tell your audience an action that they should take and a benefit for taking that action. The last thing in the builder is to please give me some feedback on what was valuable for you. Once you submit, you will also get an email. You want to edit your story and rehearse, post it on social media, give feedback, because this is something that is an important part of your signature speech. So let me finish up this session by reminding you, we built your signature speech. We talked about what is a plot, or we talked about what is a curiosity story, what is a plot, and you put it together. And your curiosity story is an important part of your signature speech. So make it your best. Share your curiosity, and it will help others.